Shoulda blinked.
Hi, I'm Francis and I live in London.
For how long?
I've been here 16 years now.
And that's Yinka. Yinka, could you briefly tell us who you are?
Yeah, my name is Yinka In. I'm here in the UK. I've just been here for a month now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so when are you going back to Nigeria?
I'll be going back to Nigeria in January.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Yinka is visiting, and Francis is a real diaspora
100%.
and lives and works in the UK, in London. Okay, so Francis, you have been here for more than 16 years?
16 years,
16 years. Do you have any hopes of ever returning home back to say Ghana?
It will be difficult, I must say, because things have moved on from since the last time I visited.
Yeah.
So, and it looks as if I'm a different person now.
Okay.
You know.
So how
I won't-
different
I
how
won't-
different of a human being have you become than when you were in Ghana?
Not so much difference. I must say, I'm not going to say I'm not going to live in Ghana or I'm going to live here for the rest of my life. Of course, Ghana is my country. That's where I come from. And I'm an African, and I'm proud to be an African. Yeah. But the reason why I say it will be a bit difficult is because of few things I'm
Like
saying.
few things like what?
Corruption,
Okay.
you know.
And how does corruption reflect in the Ghanaian society that you think would be a big obstacle for you to go and live?
Yeah, corruption is one of the this greediness, one of the difficult or one of the biggest problems with Africans, especially in Ghana. You know, a good example is we here can afford to own properties in Ghana, but who do you trust? You buy a piece of land and the land is sold to 3, 4, 5 people. You know, so would you be encouraged to live at a place like this? You know, you spend money, you want things to be done for you, and it goes nowhere. So it's a bit discouraging as well for us here.
It's one of the biggest problems.
It is one of the biggest problems. Even when you go there, you have people trying to dupe you. You have a lot of people trying to turn you into so many things because they know you are from somewhere.
Now, Ika, you are born and bred in Nigeria, so and you still live there. Seeing what you have experienced since you came about a month ago, what do you think you could learn, or what lessons could you take with you when you go back to Nigeria?
Well, I believe there's a lot to learn. I have seen a different level of organization than I'm used to. I see for the first time a society that works, a system that actually functions like it should. I believe we have a lot to learn. And we're still very much far behind in Nigeria, in Africa generally, except for maybe South Africa. But looking at it from a perspective of the black race, we still have a long way to go. You know, we have a lot of systems to adopt that will make our societies function properly. But then that's it. I've just been learning. My mission here actually is to come learn and see how things work. So that I know, learn best practices that can be adopted at home. And I am seeing, I am taking notes, and I'm hoping that in my own little way, I'll be able to impact on how I do things. And it's not, according to what he said, it's not all that bad. You understand? Because the truth is that if you want to learn from the way systems work, you know, even for us here too, I believe that we should be smart enough to know how systems work. In this place, people don't do business on the basis of he's my brother, he's my family. They do business based on systems, contracts. But here, you see a lot of people in diaspora. They send money for business to their relatives. If you do that here with your brother, they do the same thing to you. Even within the UK. Without contract, with nothing. You understand? So because you don't blame the guys there who see free money with no obligation attached to it. And then you expect them to use the money for working.
So okay, now without wanting to sound a bit offensive, we know that Ghana and Nigeria are known to be very corrupt. The leadership, the governors, the state ministers are giving resources to maybe make projects to develop their areas, and yet those resources are diverted into their own pockets. What would lead someone who is a leader or has been given the authority to manage a certain area to pocket these resources and not, use these resources for the benefit of the whole community? What do you think drives this greed in these our African leaders?
What drives the greed? Well, I wouldn't know because I'm not in their minds to be able to decide what might drive them.
Or maybe I should put a question another way. What do you think is in our culture that makes people become such greedy?
There's nothing in our culture that makes people greedy. At least the culture that I know. I remember when I was growing up, like from grandparents, honesty was a virtue that we were taught. You understand? It was something that, if you look at it, in African society, there was a deep level of trust. Africans have their brothers' keepers. They take care of their brothers. But you don't steal in African culture because even we have folklore that teach you about honesty, about caring for one another. So you find out that deeply the root of Africa is good. You understand? And we were not always bad. Things didn't become so bad just like that. It was a gradual process. And you look at it, within the last 20 years, you can trace this deep-rooted corruption to the last 20 years. Because even initially, after we all started getting our independence, it was not greed that was fueling it. Maybe yes, incompetence, you can say. Somebody wanting to do but not doing, not having the not having the right skill to be able to do. But now, it became about money just within the last maybe early 90s. Then late 80s, early 90s, things changed. Our values began to be misplaced, and before you know it, it became something that they started stealing in thousands, it went to millions. Now, if it's not billion, I'm talking about dollars, you've not stolen. You understand? So that's why if we go back to our African villages, there's those values that are still being held. They are still being upheld.
Okay. Let me come to Francis. What do you think we in diaspora can do to encourage good governance and influence our culture back home so that we can create better realities?
Okay, I think something like this should start from the top, and then it will descend down to the grassroots. So what I think, one of the things I believe in, if something has already been invented, what you do is you copy and paste. You go and get whatever it is and apply it to your situation. You don't go inventing. What am I saying is, now, this country looks as it has this order. I'm not saying there isn't corruption here, but they've got it sorted in a way. So we copy some of the values or some of the ideas and we apply it to our situation. Now, they have a lot of independent review. I don't think Ghana or Africa has.
They have, by the way, it's corrupt.
It's corrupt.
Yeah.
So if it's an independent review, it should be an independent review, not a corrupt, independent review influenced by the government.
Yeah.
It's not. So that should be in place, and you should have independent lawyers.
Yeah.
And then now with technology now available, there should be proven evidence. So you can record somebody, in a meeting trying to do bad deals.
Yeah.
Trying to dupe people, trying to run the government down, things like that.
Yeah.
And these people should be named and shamed, should be taken to court, should be prosecuted. There should be tough laws to things like that.
So
and this will scare people.
Yeah. So the laws should be enforced.
The law should be enforced. Yeah.
But then those who will be enforcing the laws
are corrupt.
So what can we do to? The question will come back to the same question. What can we do?
That is why I said it should come from the top. So something like that. If you are an authority from the government and you are caught, the law should apply to you. So you'll be impeached, you can be replaced. Right now, as we are here, if Theresa May, the Prime Minister of this country, is caught in doing something, like about 3 weeks ago, the England football coach, in a meeting just like this, was recorded, and all the things he said were illegal, and immediately he was replaced quickly, something like that.
Okay, now Yinka, what's your take on that? What do you think? Those of us who are aware
I think the diaspora are not ready to. For me, I think the diaspora is partly responsible for the situation in Africa.
Why do you say that?
Because we've been shouting this, brain drain for a very long time. Our best cannot go elsewhere and live, we just live average and once there and expect, an excellent results. The best of our intellects, the best of our capacities cannot be out there, and then we expect that the guys that we left there should, deal with the country. Number one, if you look at it in every area, they are already deficient. You understand? They don't have the kind of education the diaspora guys will. They don't have.
When you say education, you mean like exposure?
They don't have exposure. They don't have the technical know-how. They don't have. A lot of them have trained everything locally. You understand? So they are giving their best. They are giving their own to the best of their ability at home. The diaspora needs to get more involved. They need to go back. You know, so I'm not saying leave what you're doing here and go, but I'm saying that we need to go back. Africa needs to feel the influence of the diaspora. There are so many countries. If you look at China did not just become China. The Chinese diaspora helped build China. All this copy and paste that we're talking about, they copied it there and took it back. It was from the diaspora.
But then it's because the Chinese government, and this is where...
No, the Chinese government was communist.
The leaders, but still the leaders saw the good that the diaspora
It's not about the
contribute.
leadership. That's another thing.
You know what?
Do you know what? Africa has been structured in a way that everything has to come from government. You understand? That's why we feel everything always goes back to government. You understand? Because government, maybe the way government controls the resources, it controls from one center and it trickles down to everybody else. That has to be restructured. But the only way it can work is for us to build another alternative for government to see. Or else we will all be dependent on
but the government...
I must say, I must say, regarding what you just said, I must say that diaspora have had in a way, a lot of impact in Africa.
Yeah. And
Now,
some are positive.
Some are very positive, some are
Like
fantastic.
bringing in investments.
Investment,
Popularizing campaigning for the country.
and I've been to Ghana a few times since I've been up. Although I live here, I go to Ghana a lot, and you can see, I can see, seeing from when I was there, when I was a student, and now, and the changes, and a lot of the things, I can confidently tell you that it was all copy and paste from here.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So I must say, Africa is doing well, but personally,
in some aspects.
in some aspects, some areas, but there's more, a lot more can be done to improve, you know. And regarding corruption, like I said, every country has corrupted people. The only thing is, some have it controlled. Some have it sorted. You know, and in Ghana or in Africa, if a government or a minister is corrupt, they get away with it. But in this country, nobody's above the law. If a grassroots driver breaks the speed limit and gets 3 points on their license and they get a fine, a minister or a prime minister, so the law cuts across. So, but in Ghana,
the law is
it favors a few people. In Africa, it favors. So if somebody does something bad, there's somebody who is a minister who can give some money to release the person. Backdoor, things like that. You know.
Someone delivered a speech in Nigeria, one of former past governors, and then he said he used to be a bank chief, head of a bank, and then they called him. Someone heard his ideas, and he was called to become. They needed somebody to lead the state, and then pieces from the state, and he had good ideas. They brought him up to lead the state. Because of who he was and how well positioned he was, and then he came into the States, saw the visual rocks in the system, and then he was able to tackle it. Not 100%, but at least he started the process that the person after him is also following. You know, the legacy that somebody else is also building on. If that state will have continued to be at that state it was if he hadn't come, there's a leadership vacuum in Africa. You understand? We can't leave it to just anybody to see. You understand? Sometimes you have to make sacrifices for the sake of our consumers. You can't want the good life here and be complaining about how bad things are. It's irresponsible.
But that's the main question of this talk or this discussion, because we are trying to find ways and means
my own is
to
that
help.
I'm not even though I'm visiting the diaspora, I don't consider myself a diaspora. But I'll say that if there's anybody out there who feels that they can do a better job, you understand, who feel passionate enough to come and fight for the sake of Africa, we can rally around, form a network, put these people in position of authority. Because you have to take back power. And we are, all of us, all our countries, Ghana, Nigeria, we run democracies. You understand? We have to fight. Because you come, you compete, you contest once and you lose. It's not guaranteed. It's not a reason why you should just go abandon everything and leave. You have to keep fighting.
Let me just to conclude this little discussion, Francis. How do you think we in diaspora can come together, build a united front, and then maybe find ways and means to go to, or find ways and means to help Africa?
Now, this document is a good start. It's a step in the right direction. So you lot out there watching us doing this, join us and let's be one, let's be together. Now, if you have a lot of people in this, with one voice doing this thing, we'll have a stronger, we have a stronger point to put across. But if we are few, we will go nowhere. So try and join us. Let's all be one and be together as one people, and we can make a change for Africa.
Now, Yinka, you know that we from diaspora, we can't do much without the support and contribution from the locals over there, from those who are down in Africa. What do you think you also can do over there to gather, I'll say, people, raise awareness down there, so that when we come, we will also get support?
The thing is that
to help.
We've always been fighting. We've had opportunities and options to also leave, but we chose to remain. You understand? Because somebody like me, I hold on to the philosophy that if we all live, who are we living in the country for? Who's going to be responsible for the continent? So we've had projects bringing everybody, uniting Africa, building a Pan-African front, raising a new generation of Africans who think about Africa. Not taking from Africa, but helping to build Africa. Africa has everything to go around for everybody. It can feed the whole world.
Yeah.
But because the reason why there's no food in Africa, because there's nobody farming. You understand? So if you have people, we at home, we are ready. That's why we are.
Yeah, but then when you say you are ready, you individual, you are an individual, you are ready. But a lot of the other Africans we have met are very disappointed.
Yeah, because you've met them in the diaspora. A lot of them left because of the disappointment there. So they are here, they are still disappointed still. But we are fighting. You understand? Because you are disappointed does not mean that you are fighting. We are there, we are fighting, we are conscientizing people.
Can I say that you may be one of the few
who is aware?
Yeah, who is aware and they want to fight for Africa. But I'm telling you, don't be deceived. Not everybody have the same mindset.
Many are not like that.
Yeah, no. You have the right concept, you have the right design, you have the right pattern, which is good. But not everybody. There are a lot of people.
That is why I am saying that.
There are a lot of people. If the point could flip, we'll change position. They'd rather be here and we'll be
That's
back
what I'm saying.
there.
That's what I'm saying. That I always say that honestly in Africa we deserve what we are getting. That's just it. Whether we like it or not. The people deserve the leadership that they get.
But we want action.
So the day
we want action.
The day I am not the only one, I'm not a lone voice anymore. The day we have more passionate people like me who see themselves as Africans first before anything else. You understand? Who would rather carry an African passport than build any shameful passport from any other place. You understand? Until we have more people who are patriotic, who are nationalistic towards Africa, that's the only way we can grow this continent. Every other way is not going to work. Because every other person that you meet, even when they are talking about Africa, the causes about Africa, it's not because they want to build anybody, because they want to get resources for themselves.
Because the reason why, just to back my point I said earlier on, the reason I made that comment, you've come and you're going back and things like that, but not everybody that comes and wants to go back. Some want to stay.
Yeah.
They want to go back. They don't want to go back. You get it? That's why I made that comment. But it's good we have people like you, very passionate in what they believe in, and they are fighting for it.
I believe that my coming here, let me give a background of why I'm here. I'm here on the Commonwealth Professional Fellowship. The purpose for the Commonwealth is for me to come. I work in sports development. I was publishing a golf magazine, from the game of golf, and then now I saw the challenges in golf development in Africa. In West Africa, golf is nowhere in West Africa. And then we find a lot of Nigerian professionals playing in Ghana, a lot of Ghana professionals playing in Nigeria, but we are all on the same level. There's nobody who's really beyond where they are. And then you find that we don't have a plan to build golf for the future. And it's the same problem we have in all sports. It's not just about golf, it's also about football, it's about athletics. Look at our performance. It's the same thing. Then I'm here. My mission here is to come and learn how things are done in the UK and also build strategic networks and collaborations with organizations that are interested in working with us in Nigeria.
With the aim of
Growing sports in Nigeria.
Okay. But then, like I was saying, we in diaspora, we want to see action, and we need the cooperation and support of those who are on the local level there in Africa to support us.
We on the local level need you more.
I must say, can I say something to you? We need each other.
Yeah, I
Put it that way. You don't need us, but we need each other.
What I'm saying is that we need each other. Like for me, I've never heard any diasporan talk about Africa.
Oh, really? We do.
As much as he talks about Africa. Do you understand?
We do talk a lot about Africa.
You know, I've never heard it because every time I come here, I've been here for a month. I meet a lot of Nigerians who say their kids are born here, they'd rather be here, they want them to think like here.
So now, the point I made earlier on stands. You see, some have a different mentality.
Yeah, I know.
I know some are like us. Yeah, they can't be bothered in this discussion.
Yeah.
Because they can't make it. They are
Because they don't see any hope.
Or anything.
Anyway,
But
you know what?
This is a sign to show that we are passionate about Africa and we love Africa.
Yeah. Okay. Hey. Thank you, Inka. We'll continue this conversation another time. Thank you, Francis.
Thank you.